Glad that you're here. Teddy Smith with OBRIEN. Rock and Roll Reunion Party here at WPAT. Yeah, Jimmy House jingle or no? Somewhere around there. The Jimmy House jingle on there. I think I have it.
Have it in your region, didn't you?
We'll find it.
We'll find it.
What's next?
What do you want to do next?
Go ahead, Bobby. 12. We're going to say hello to you, Barbara, right after the song.
You said cut 12, and the song is called Cat, right?
The wonderful voice of Barbara Harris here at WPAT, your great music station of North America and South America. Hi, Mitch Mallows right here. You got great marshmallows. But anyway, Teddy Smith is right here. We're going to start it all over again. Barbara, it's great to see you tonight. It's a pleasure.
Thank you. Thanks for having me back. It's always a pleasure.
Well, I know that you're doing a lot of things, especially like at the Beacon Theater coming up. But just before we get to that, the Lovers Concerto brings back such many great memories of all time of the 60s and me playing it on other radio stations, as well as some of the great people I'm sure that you've listened to that have played it as well. So anything you'd like to tell us about that particular song or your particular interest in the music industry for all these years?
Well, I would consider myself truly blessed to have recorded that song, and it's taken me all over the world, and I've seen many things that I would never gotten to see otherwise, and I'm really blessed and thankful.
Tell us about some of those great places you've been to, like one particular one for a moment.
Oh boy, you know what I really enjoy doing? The cruises, stopping at the ports, you know, in the Caribbean. I enjoyed that, but going to England, I went to Australia. Boy, I think we covered just about every state in the United States. And it was just a wonderful experience meeting different people. There's a lot of love out there.
There is. Some of the great people, musicians you've worked with over the years that you could really briefly tell us about. Who would those particular people be?
Musicians?
Yes. Any one particular one that you'd like to tell us about, or a story? Or?
Well, my musicians, you know, the ones that play for me, they've played with other people. I can't think of anybody in particular. The young man that's working with us now, guitar player. His name is Jerome Mitchell, and he started out singing gospel just like I did in the church. And he's a real good performer, singer, songwriter, and guitar player.
Now, you have a couple of great shows coming up. One happens to be in June at the Beacon Theater here in New York City. Tell us about that moment, which I'll be going to.
Okay, all right. Oh, before I say that, I wanted to just acknowledge my husband.
Oh, please do.
He's my band leader. He's a bass player.
And he's right over here.
Yeah, he's a musician that I would
I'm glad you made it down here tonight.
about. He is my best friend, my worst critic, and like I said, my bass playing band leader. And he does all the work on all the CDs we put out. He does all the work, you know. So I just have to acknowledge him.
Well, I'm glad.
Honey, I love you.
Now, what day at the Beacon Theater will you be performing?
We're going to be there June 23rd. It's a Saturday. And the lineup, the Drifters with Charlie Thomas, the Marcells, the Zodiacs, Barbara Lewis, Jimmy Beaumont and the Skyliners. I hope I'm leaving somebody out. I should have brought the list. But it's a great lineup. Great lineup.
The most important thing is you'll be there, and that's very, very important.
Yes.
And Mr. Joe Franklin will be talking to you in a couple of moments, approximately 4 minutes at 7:10, where it used to be WOR.
Great.
As you know.
Great.
In the meantime, we're going to play some more music here with Teddy Smith with Mr. Bob O'Brien. Ah, yes. Remember this, Barbara? I bet you remember this, too.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Let's change the headsets.
Hi, Mitchell. Good to see you. How are you? This is Mitchell Greenberg, everyone.
I could not be with any of this.
Yeah, this is going in and out.
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of
Goes in and out. Shows, you know.
Coming up in your way, Concerto.
What's next, Jim? Anything?
What's next?
Well, I was hoping that Tony would be walking in.